Hey y'all, it's your girl Adore back in the sweats. That's gonna be my new catchphrase now, because every time I take a walk I sweat profusely. I have self-diagnosed myself with hyperhidrosis. I be sweating for fun, so I already know, like, this is off topic, but if I put my mind to it and worked out, I could lose so much weight because I'm always sweating, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to do, at least twice a day, is just take a walk to anywhere, just so that I could lose the weight. But today's topic, right, I've been watching a lot of videos, a lot of positive videos, and that's what's actually inspired me to just put out positivity and just have people think and, you know, hear my thoughts as well. But the topic of creation versus consumption, in a time where social media is so prevalent to our lives and we can get lost in reels and you know, just stories and posts and stuff like that, I feel like we're doing a lot of consuming versus creating. And creating is what we're meant to do. But yeah, creating is what we're meant to do. We were made in the image of God, and God was our creator. If we're made in his image, then I feel like it just makes sense. And it's funny because even though I just watched a video where someone was talking about this, I always thought about that too. Like, we're made in his image. He is the great I am. He is the great creator, you know? So I feel like it's up to us to be creating things, to use our gifts that God gave us in order to create the life that we want, to create products, to create value. Whether it's like me creating this video to let you know to create, or you creating, baking cookies, giving to your family, selling. I feel like we're so focused on consumption so much in this day and age that we forget that we're natural born creators with all the gifts and all the talents that we have. And I know there's a lot of people, just depending on, you know, how you grew up or whatever, people feel like, oh, you know, I don't have any gifts, like I don't know what God bestowed on me to do. But it's not always something physical. It could be the gift of talking. Like, so you could be friends with someone who has a really bad temper, but every time they talk to you, they calm down. You just created a more peaceful environment for them in their mind. It doesn't have to be like, it could just be your energy. As soon as you walk in a room and you go somewhere, the energy that you create makes everything more positive. Like, let's just say you walk in, people are like, yes, like, because I remember at a certain job that I worked at, where whenever it got real busy, and they'll be like, oh, Daphne, can you please come in? And then I come in and people are happy to see me because they know I was one of the best creators. No shade. I was a worker who knew how to do everything, but they was paying me regular. But we're not even gonna get into that. But it's what you come with, your energy, your natural born gifts, your gift of giving, your love. And there's so many things that we could be doing to use to create. So if you're watching this video, I want to prompt you to think about, what is it that you're good at? What is it that people tell you you're good at? Because a lot of people are like I said, oh, I don't have a gift, or I'm not really good at anything. But what is it that people call you for? Like, what is it that people lean on you for? That's a way that you can create. Like, I do know on here I post a lot of reels of me doing makeup, because that's something I love to create too. I'm really like just into art, makeup, anything like fashion, girly, pretty, pink, glittery and stuff like that. I like to create things like that. So I am in the process of trying to think of something that I can create that's tangible, that I can sell, because there was a point in time where I was doing makeup for people, right? But because I'm no longer living in my own apartment, I'm staying with family, I don't really have the space to do that. So yeah, I could do my own makeup, but I always feel like I want to create something else that can get me an income. Like, I feel like our jobs as human beings is to figure out what it is that we're good at, so that we can help ourselves and help others. And that's how we can live a long-lasting, fulfilling life. Like, just imagine doing what you actually love, creating lasting memories, creating hope, creating happiness in other people's lives, because you're putting your heart into something that you love, and then they love it. You know, it's just like a energy exchange of just good, everything good, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm all about. That's what I want to figure out, and that's what I want to do, is figure out what's something that I can create as far as makeup. Like, I've been looking into how to make your own makeup palette, and I know there's a lot of stuff that goes into that as far as manufacturers and, you know, putting money behind it. So I'm trying to see if there's something I could do that's for like a little less. I like skincare. People always tell me I have nice skin. That's really just because I sweat everything out. Nothing gets clogged in my pores. So it's like a win-lose situation, because I'm always sweating and I hate that. And then on top of that, like makeup, so it's like I really got to pile it on so I don't sweat it all off. But yeah, figure out what it is that you're good at and create more. Let's stop consuming less. Let's stop doom scrolling, like scrolling for hours to the point where by the time we looked up 3-4 hours has passed and we've just been consuming. And another topic that I didn't think of, that the video that I watched, when the guy was saying that the devil is the one that comes on the earth and he consumes. He tries to steal, consume, you know, lie, kill and stuff. So it's just like, it's so crazy how it really is in a way a negative thing for us to just be consuming all day, like letting life pass us by. And then it's like we go to work, you know, for however many hours towards the week, then we come home, we don't create anything. We might just create a little lunch just to eat or whatever, but we just end up just scrolling, consuming, and then we go back to a job that we're not happy at because we have to pay the bills. And it's just like a cycle, and that's the cycle that I really do want to break. Like, I'm not trying to be that person who works. I've said this before in another video, but I want both. I want to be successful and I want to be happy doing what I'm doing. I know for sure that I can go to school, which is the route I'm taking just as a plan B, even though it seems like a plan A, which is me working at a certain job where I can eventually get certified and get into the pharmacy and medical world and things like that, and they'll pay for me. So I'm like, that's a good thing. And being in the medical field is something that my mom has wanted me to do since forever. Like, that's the field that she's in, and I never really cared to. Like, I tried it before, but yeah, while I'm doing that, I'm really just thinking about how, okay, I'm gonna get a good paying job. How can I use this money to create my own business? How can I use this money to create something tangible that I can then sell and help other people, whether it's like candles, makeup, self-help things, because I'm on my self-help journey where I'm helping myself and trying to help you guys. So probably like self-help journals, like just things like that. I've been thinking in mind, like, what's the best thing? I see a lot of people doing the digital product thing, and it's like, I don't know, to me it's kind of iffy, but you know, some people, they make it work. So for some people it may work, for some people it may not. I mean, I don't know until I try, but it's just all about creating. I feel like when you create, God blesses you because you are in a way glorifying his name by creating something, because he created you. So it's just like a chain reaction. Whew. But yeah, you guys, your girl is tired. I need a water bottle. I forgot to bring a water bottle out here while I was walking or whatever, so I'm gonna go home and get me a water bottle. I'm about like 15 minutes away and the phone is dying. So I just want to thank you guys for listening to my TED Talk. Do not forget to be more of a creator and less of a consumer, so that you can create the life that you really want. Bye, babes.